Well, hi Virgos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the first part, in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Virgos, let's find out what can you expect to come up in your life. If this reading doesn't resonate, maybe check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self. There you are, Virgo, as the King of Pentacles. Or get a private reading from someone that you trust. All cards are male or female. So Virgos, the overall energy of this reading is the Ten of Wands. That's a good card. It looks bad, but it's good. This is a heavy burden that you've been carrying. Well, with the 10, you're getting ready to drop those wands. There's no 11. Look how hunched over. I mean, how many more steps can you take with that heavy burden? You're going to let it go. So that surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the 8 of Wands. There's going to be a lot of communication through texting, emails, phone calls, video chat, somehow over the airways, back and forth. This is going to help you drop those wands. There's confusion going on here. It's like you have high hopes and then low hopes. High hopes and then low hopes. You're doing a juggling act here with something that's going on in your life. See the rocky waters? See the ships bouncing around out there? It's just really, you're kind of in a turbulent spot in your life, and that's why it's become a burden. But this communication is really going to help clear this up, all this confusion that you're juggling. It's right next to the High Priestess, that Two of Pentacles. The High Priestess, this is really advice from the universe. This is about listen to your intuition. Don't, blow off what yourself is telling you. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the green flags. Pay attention to how your gut churns, whether you feel good about something, whether it makes sense to you. Trust yourself, because your intuitions are running very high right now, and you have a lot of answers that lie right within you right now. So confused? Follow your intuition. Have this conversation that's going to help you drop this burden. I have the King of Pentacles under all that, those wands of the conversation going on there, right next to your burden. The King of Wands is an earth energy. It would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this is you, Virgo. You might have Taurus or Capricorn in your chart also, or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn can also be around the reading. But more importantly, the King of Pentacles, you're looking at the pentacle. Look, very, very intensely. You got this pentacle on your lap, and you really want a firm foundation. You really want to be grounded. You want to stop juggling these pentacles back and forth, back and forth. You want to settle on one. You might have a choice to make, and that's what you're trying to decide, which has become a burden to you. So you want one pentacle, not two. Perhaps you're trying to decide between a couple of people, on whether or not who's the right one for you. And you really know it's become a burden that you need to decide. I have the 5 of Wands next to the 10 of Wands and under the High Priestess. Being up in your head, confusion, anxiety, stress. What are you going to do? Follow your intuition. Listen to your heart. Listen to your head. Just, listen to your gut. Pay attention to those types of things, and you have the answers right within you. I have the 4 of Swords under the King of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords is about spending time alone, trying to seek guidance from the universe. It's very spiritual. This is like seeking truth, seeking clarity. Swords are all about truth and clarity from the universe. You just want to be clear. You need to be clear about what you need to do. to stop this juggling act and settle in on one pentacle. This could be just thoughts, you know, about becoming secure and stable and grounded in your life. But the thoughts are kind of all over the place. So you really need to come to one decision here. I have the 8 of Pentacles right next to the 4 of Swords and under the 10 of Wands. So the 8 of Pentacles, you do want to focus on the Pentacles. You do want to build more Pentacles. You want to become more secure, more stable, more grounded. And you're willing to focus on it, but I think you've just got, you know, you don't know exactly how to go about it. You just need to decide how you're going to do it, and maybe even who you're going to do it with. I have the Empress right next to the 8 of Pentacles, and right under all this stress, anxiety, confusion, the Empress. Now, this can be Libra or Taurus. Might be strong in your chart or someone else's. But, you know, the Empress, male or female, if they're a parent, an excellent parent. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. I think you're trying to decide on who to spend the rest of your life with. Because the Empress is someone who can, like, help you have children, or you can have children with them, okay? And I'm really feeling like you've got more than one person you're thinking about, and you need to let someone go and decide on who you want to focus your energies on to move forward. The Empress, beautiful energy card. Loving, kind, thoughtful, considerate, compassionate. Just a lot of beautiful qualities as a person. So, you know, this could be here to help you make your decision on who to build a relationship with. So follow your intuition. Who does your intuition say is the right person for you? Pick the one who is more kind, the one who is more considerate and thoughtful and forgiving and loving and all those beautiful traits. Because you have a lot of those traits, or the Empress would not be here, and it will not work out if you pick the wrong person. Not to put more pressure on you, but that's the truth. Let's take out the second part of this reading. There's always more to know. For Virgos, what else do they need to know, universe? Yeah, definitely you want to move forward with someone here. I got the Hangman, card of enlightenment. So I look around this card, very spiritual. And it's saying follow your intuition, let it guide you, trust yourself. And also, they know you want one pentacle, just like I said before. You want to be committed to someone. And you want this commitment to work. This is what you want to focus on. But you can't, you're in this position now where you can't really decide which pentacle to focus on. I have the Chariot next to the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is about moving forward. You need to choose a pentacle. So you're making a choice, I think, between a couple of people here on who to move forward with. And this card is all about moving forward. And all it takes is a snap of the reins. And those sphinxes here can get up and they can book. But until you make your decision, you're just kind of waiting to snap those reins. I have confusion. You're confused about the love. You've got too much to think about here. You've been burned before in love. This is right under the Hangman. It's right next to the 5 of Wands. So there's stress, anxiety, and confusion associated with the cups of love. Now, none of these cups are the right cups. So, excuse me. Famous cough again. Sorry about that. And so none of these, they all have something to offer, you know, but none of them are right. And you have chosen the wrong cups before, and that is a little bit of your confusion here too. So you're stressing out about this. I have the Judgment card right under the Ace of Pentacles and next to the Seven of Cups. Your guardian angels and spirit guides, they've been blowing this horn down on you to get you to awaken to a spiritual lesson that has to do with your past relationships. It's like, don't make the same mistake again. So remember, they threw the Empress out here. So the Empress, make sure that whoever you decide on, has those beautiful qualities as being a human being, okay? And look for those qualities. You should, it looks like you've learned your lesson from prior experiences, and I think you're really doing the best you can. I don't think you've ever been really ready for a commitment, but you are now. And you're really trying to think of who do you want to hand that pentacle out to. It took you a long time to reach this place in your life where you would be willing to commit. But now I think you have more than one person to think of, and they each have their own attributes, and you're trying to figure out which one is the right one for you. Well, hint, hint, make sure that they have qualities, deep qualities that really matter as a human being in moving forward. That's the one, male or female. So I have the Nine of Cups under the Seven of Cups. So this is about, you know, wishes coming true, okay? It can be about the love. So it's like you want to be able to give all your love to one person. Because you can't give all your love to two people. It really doesn't work out that way. So you have all these cups of love. And that's the issue here too. In concentrating on a commitment, that would be the one that you would be sharing all your love with. And so you're just kind of not handing out all your love at the moment because you're in this process of decision making right now. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Nine of Cups and under your Judgment card. So yeah, you're blocking handing out those cups of love for now until you figure it all out. You need all these wands. You need all this conversation. You need, in order to determine who's the one for you, you're going to have more conversations with these people. So I think you've been kind of avoiding them because they probably both want to have your attention or whatnot. But if you just, you know, have these conversations, and I'm saying over the airways, it doesn't have to be face to face. To get to know them better, ask some questions that you need your answers for. You should have learned a spiritual lesson from your past experiences on what you need to know to move forward. So I have the King of Cups. So you are blocking handing out your love, just like I said before, because I have the 10th cup with the King, holding that cup very close to the body. So you have the Pentacle, you pulled your love back, and you're like, you're not sure who to move forward with. And this is water, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. That gives us 2 for Cancer, if we're counting. So here you are holding back your love, trying to make a difficult decision, and your advice is to follow your intuition. Make sure that they have a lot of the great, beautiful, wonderful qualities that you have as an individual in moving forward. So what's the bottom of the deck? Let's see. What's on it? The Four of Cups. You're going to have to, and you know this, you're going to have to refuse one of the cups, one of the people, one of the persons that you're juggling in your mind, in order to move forward. So this is decision-making time. You're not really grabbing any cup right now. You're kind of in a state of evaluation. Lands right on the High Priestess, right on the Hangman. So, you know, they know what's going on, the universe, and they just know that until you make up your mind, you just can't reach for a cup. You just can't, you know, but you're going to and you want to. And all this reading is really trying to do for you is give you some advice and how to move forward, who to choose, who would work best for you in moving forward in life for a committed, long-term, loving relationship. This is the Arcanum deck. I'm taking out another clarifying card from it. It's a beautiful deck. If one pops out, that's the one. If not, I will pull a card. There we go. It's the one that stayed up here. The Fool. Ooh, the Fool. Look how beautiful that is. It's the Fool card. So the Fool card, this is, you know, living in the moment, living day to day, throwing caution to the wind. Very joyful, carefree card, just like it looks. But the Fool usually finds themselves at the edge of a cliff here. And so I think that's what's happened, is you were living in the energy of the Fool, and now you're ready to look forward. You're ready to look towards commitment, love, a long-lasting relationship. And so this energy of the Fool, you're getting done with it. And you're ready for commitment now, and you're ready to move forward from the energy of the Fool. So, as fun as it was, the Fool's energy always comes to an end at some point. So, this is your reading, Virgos, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.